Python Class 5, Regular Expressions, Regex. White heavy check mark 1. What are regular expressions? Regular expressions, regex, are sequences of characters that define a search pattern. Used for pattern matching in strings. Python provides the re module for working with regular expressions. Small blue diamond example, find all email addresses in a string. Extract phone numbers from a document. Replace specific words in a text. White heavy check mark 2. Importing the re module. To use regex, you need to import the re module, import re. White heavy check mark 3. Basic regex functions. White heavy check mark 4. Match and search. Small blue diamond rematch checks if the pattern matches at the beginning of the string. Small blue diamond research searches for the pattern anywhere in the string. Example, import retext equals Python is a programming language. Hashtag match at the beginning of the string. Result equals rematch, rpython, text. If result, print, match found, result.group. Hashtag search anywhere in the string. Result equals research, rprogramming, text. If result, print, search found, result.group. Explanation 1. Rematch, rpython, text, matches if Python is at the beginning. 2. Research, rprogramming, text, finds programming anywhere. Output, match found, Python. Search found, programming. White heavy check mark 5. Find all matches. Small blue diamond find all, returns all occurrences of a pattern in a string. Example, import retext equals the price is $5, and the discount is $2. Hashtag find all currency amounts. Result equals find all, are $$D plus, text. Print, found, result. Explanation 1. $$D plus $ followed by one or more digits. 2. Find all, returns a list of all matches. Output, found, $5, $2. White heavy check mark 6. Split strings. Small blue diamond resplit, splits a string at each match. Example, import text equals apple, orange, banana.grape. Hashtag split using different delimiters. Result equals resplit, r, winky face, text. Print, result. Explanation 1. Semicolon, matches, or. 2. Resplit, returns a list after splitting. Output, apple, orange, banana, grape. White heavy check mark 7. Replace strings. Small blue diamond resub, replaces all matches with a specified value. Example, import retext equals Python is easy. Python is powerful. Hashtag replace Python with Java. Result equals resub, rpython, Java, text. Print, result. Explanation 1. Resub, rpython, Java, text, replaces Python with Java. Output, Java is easy. Java is powerful. White heavy check mark 8. Regex patterns and meta characters. White heavy check mark 9. Example programs. Small blue diamond example 1, validate an email address. Import email equals test at example.com. Pattern equals or caret, \w dot dash, plus at, \w dot dash, plus dot w plus $. If rematch, pattern, email print, valid email. Else, print, invalid email. Output, valid email. Dash. Small blue diamond example 2, extract all phone numbers. Import retext equals my number is 123-456-7890, and my office number is 987-654-3210. Pattern equals or \D, 3 \D, 3 dash backslash D 4. Result equals find all, pattern, text. Print, result. Output, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0. Small blue diamond example 3, replace all digits. Import retext equals, my age is 25 and my friend's age is 30. Result equals resub, our backslash D plus, XX, text. Print, result. Output, my age is XX and my friend's age is XX. White heavy check mark 10. Homework. 1. Write a regex to validate a phone number in the format 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. 2. Write a regex to extract all capital words from a string. 3. Write a regex to validate a URL format, https://www.example.com. 4. Write a regex to extract dates in the format ddmmyyyy from a string. Decorators and generators. White heavy check mark 1. What are decorators? Decorators are functions that modify the behavior of another function without changing its structure. A decorator takes a function as an argument and returns a modified function. Small blue diamond syntax, def decorator, func def wrapper, hashtag modify the behavior. Func. Return wrapper. White heavy check mark 2. Creating a simple decorator. Example, def my underscore decorator, func def wrapper, print, before the function call. Func. Print, after the function call. Return wrapper. At my underscore decorator. Def say underscore hello, print, hello. Hashtag call the decorated function, say underscore hello. Explanation, 1. At my underscore decorator applies the decorator to say underscore hello. 2. Wrapper, adds extra behavior before and after calling say underscore hello. Output, before the function call. Hello. After the function call. White heavy check mark 3. Decorator with arguments. To pass arguments to a decorator, use an additional layer of wrapping. Example, def repeat, and def decorator, func def wrapper, asterisk args, quargs for underscore and range, and func, args, quargs. Return wrapper. Return decorator. At repeat, 3. Def say underscore hello, print, hello. Say underscore hello. Explanation, 1. Repeat, 3. Repeats the function call 3 times. 2. Asterisk args, quargs allows passing arguments to the function. Output, hello. 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 White heavy check mark 4. Decorator for logging. Example, def log, func def wrapper, asterisk args, quargs print, f calling, func underscore underscore name underscore underscore, with args, quargs. Result equals func, asterisk args, quargs. Print, f, func underscore underscore name underscore underscore, returned, result. Return result. Return wrapper. At log. Def add, a, b return a plus b add, 5, 3. Explanation, 1. Add log logs the function call and result. 2. Add, 5, 3, calls the decorated function. Output, calling add with, 5, 3. Add returned 8. White heavy check mark 5. Multiple decorators. You can stack multiple decorators on a single function. Example, def uppercase, func def wrapper, return func, dot upper. Return wrapper. Def greet underscore decorator, func def wrapper, return f hello, func. Return wrapper. At uppercase. At greet underscore decorator. Def get underscore name, return Shavakaran. Print, get underscore name. Explanation: 1. At greet_decorator adds hello. 2. At uppercase converts output to uppercase. Output: hello, Shivakaran. White heavy check mark 6. Built-in decorators. Example, class example at static method. Def static underscore method, print, static method. At class method, def class underscore method, CLS print, class method. Example.static underscore method. Example.class underscore method. Output, static method. Class method. White heavy check mark 7. What are generators? Generators are functions that yield values one at a time using the yield keyword. Generators save memory and improve performance by generating values on demand. Small blue diamond syntax, def generator, yield value. White heavy check mark 8. Creating a simple generator. Example, def my underscore generator, yield 1, yield 2, yield 3. Hashtag using generator. Gen equals my underscore generator. For value in gen, print, value. Explanation: 1. Yield 1 returns 1 and pauses execution. 2. For value in gen resumes execution at the next yield. Output: 1, 2, 3. White heavy check mark 9. Generator with loop. You can create generators using a for loop. Example, def countdown, n while n greater than 0, yield n dash equals 1, for number in countdown, 5 print, number. Explanation: 1, while n greater than 0 loops until n equals 0. 2, yield n returns the current value of n, output, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. White heavy check mark 10. Generator expression. Like list comprehensions but with, instead of. Example, hashtag generator expression. Squares equals, x asterisk x for x in range, 5. For number in squares, print, number. Explanation: 1 x asterisk x for x in range, 5, creates a generator. 2. For number in squares iterates through the generator. Output: 0, 1, 4, 9, 16. White heavy check mark 11. Infinite generators. Generators can create infinite sequences without running out of memory. Example, def infinite underscore counter, n equals 1, while true, yield n plus equals 1, counter equals infinite underscore counter. For underscore in range, 5 print, next, counter. Explanation: 1, while true infinite loop. 2, yield n returns current value of n without stopping. Output: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White heavy check mark 12, send, and close, with generators. Send, value, sends a value to the generator. Close, stops the generator. Example, def counter, n equals 0, while true, value equals yield n, if value is not none, n equals value. Else, n plus equals 1, gen equals counter. Print, next, gen, number 0. Print, next, gen, number 1. Gen send, 10, hashtag set n to 10. Print, next, gen, number 10. Gen close. Output, 0, 1, 10. White heavy check mark 13. Generator versus list. White heavy check mark 14. Homework. 1. Create a generator that generates prime numbers. 2. Write a decorator that measures the execution time of a function. 3. Create a generator that returns Fibonacci numbers. 4. Write a decorator that checks if the function's output is positive. Multi-threading and multiprocessing. White heavy check mark 1. What is multi-threading and multiprocessing? Small blue diamond multi-threading. Running multiple threads within a single process. Threads share the same memory space. Suitable for I/O bound tasks, e.g. reading files, network calls. Small blue diamond multiprocessing. Running multiple processes simultaneously. Each process has its own memory and Python interpreter. Suitable for CPU-bound tasks, e.g. mathematical calculations. White heavy check mark 2. Why use threads and processes? White heavy check mark 3. Global Interpreter Lock, GIL. Python's GIL allows only one thread to execute Python bytecode at a time. Limits true parallel execution of threads in Python. Multiprocessing bypasses GIL by using separate processes. Rocket multi-threading in Python. White heavy check mark 4. Creating a thread. Use the threading module to create and run threads. Example, import threading. Def print _numbers, for I in range, 5 print, I. Hashtag create a thread. Thread equals threading thread, target equals print _numbers. Hashtag start the thread. Thread.start. Hashtag wait for the thread to finish. Thread.join. Explanation 1. Threading thread creates a new thread. 2. Start starts execution of the thread. 3. Join waits for the thread to complete. Output 0. 1. 2. 3. 4. White heavy check mark 5. Using multiple threads. Example, import threading. Def task 1, for I in range, 5 print, F task 1, I. Def task 2, for I in range, 5 print, F task 2, I. Hashtag create threads. T1 equals threading thread, target equals task 1. T2 equals threading thread, target equals task 2. Hashtag start threads. T1.start. T2.start. Hashtag wait for completion. T1.join. T2.join. Explanation 1. Two threads run concurrently. 2. T1.start and T2.start start both threads. 3. Join ensures the main thread waits for completion. Output, task 1 o'clock. Task 2 o'clock. Task 1, 1. Task 2, 1. White heavy check mark 7. Daemon threads. A daemon thread runs in the background and exits when the main program exits. Example, import threading. Import time. Def task, while true, print, running. Time.sleep, 1. Hashtag create daemon thread. T equals threading thread, target equals task, daemon equals true. T.start. Time.sleep, 3. Print, main thread ends. Explanation 1. Daemon equals true makes thread a background task. 2. Daemon thread stops when the main thread ends. Output, running. 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 Main thread ends. Multiprocessing in Python. White heavy check mark 8. Creating a process. Use the multiprocessing module to create and run processes. Example, from multiprocessing import process. Def print _numbers, for I in range, 5 print, I. Hashtag create a process. P equals process, target equals print _numbers. P.start. P.join. Explanation 1. Process, target equals function, creates a new process. 2. Start, starts the process. 3. Join, waits for process to finish. Output, 0. 1. 2. 3. 4. White heavy check mark 9. Using multiple processes. Example, from multiprocessing import process. Def task, name print, f task, name. Hashtag create processes. Processes equals. For I in range, 5p equals process, target equals task, arg sat face I. Processes dot append, p. p dot start. 4p in processes, p dot join. Explanation 1. Arg sat face I, pass arguments to the function. 2. Each process runs independently. Output, task 0. Task 1. Task 2. Task 3. Task 4. White heavy check mark 10. Using pool for parallel processing. Multiprocessing, pool creates a pool of worker processes. Example, from multiprocessing import pool. Def square, n return n asterisk n with pool, processes equals 4, is pool, results equals pool.map, square, range, 5. Print, results. Explanation, 1, pool, processes equals 4, creates 4 worker processes. 2, map, applies the function to each value in parallel. Output, 0, 1, 4, 9, 16. White heavy check mark 11. Shared memory between processes. Use value or array to share data between processes. Example, from multiprocessing import process, value. Def increment, counter 4 underscore in range, 5 counter dot value plus equals 1, counter equals value, I, 0. P1 equals process, target equals increment, arg sat face counter. P2 equals process, target equals increment, arg sat face counter. P1 dot start. P2 dot start. P1 dot join. P2 dot join. Print, counter dot value. Explanation, 1, value, I, 0, shared integer between processes. 2, counter dot value access shared value. Output, 10, white heavy check mark 12. Multi-threading versus multiprocessing example. Example, import threading. From multiprocessing import process. Def task, 4 underscore in range, 5 print, running. Hashtag multi-threading. T equals threading thread, target equals task. T dot start. T dot join. Hashtag multiprocessing. P equals process, target equals task. P dot start. P dot join. Output, threading shares memory, runs in same process. Processing runs in separate process, independent memory. Database handling. White heavy check mark 1. What is database handling? Database handling in Python allows you to store and retrieve data from databases. Modify data using SQL commands. Work with structured data, tables, rows, columns. Python supports various databases, SQLite, built-in. MySQL. PostgreSQL. MongoDB, NoSQL. Rocket SQLite in Python. SQLite is a lightweight, serverless database included with Python. Use the SQLite 3 module to interact with SQLite. White heavy check mark 2. Connecting to SQLite database. Example, import SQLite 3. Hashtag connect to the database, creates a new file if not exists. Con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Hashtag create a cursor object. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag close the connection. Con.close. Explanation 1. SQLite3.connect connects to the database or creates a new one. 2. Cursor executes SQL commands. 3. Con.close closes the connection. White heavy check mark 3. Creating a table. Example, import SQLite3. Con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag create table. Cursor.execute. Create table if not exists students. ID integer primary key, name text, age integer. Con.commit. Con.close. Explanation 1. Create table creates a table named students. 2. Primary key uniquely identifies each row. 3. Commit saves changes to the database. White heavy check mark 4. Inserting data into a table. Example, import SQLite3. Con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag insert data. Cursor.execute. Insert into students, name, age, values. John Doe, 21. Con.commit. Con.close. Explanation 1. Insert into adds a new row. 2. Placeholder for dynamic values. 3. John Doe, 21, values inserted. White heavy check mark 5. Inserting multiple records. Example, students equals Alice, 22, Bob, 23, Charlie, 24. Con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag insert multiple records. Cursor.execute many. Insert into students, name, age, values. Students. Con.commit. Con.close. Explanation 1. Execute many, inserts multiple records. 2. Students list of tuples containing values. White heavy check mark 6. Retrieving data from a table. Example, con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag retrieve data. Cursor.execute, select asterisk from students. Rows equals cursor.fetch all. For row and rows, print row. Con.close. Explanation 1. Select asterisk from retrieves all data. 2. Fetch all, returns all rows as a list of tuples. Output 1. John Doe, 21. 2. Alice, 22. 3. Bob, 23. 4. Charlie, 24. White heavy check mark 7. Retrieving data with conditions. Example, cursor.execute, select asterisk from students where age, 22. Rows equals cursor.fetch all. For row and rows, print row. Explanation 1. Where age. Filters rows based on condition. 2. 22, condition value. Output 3. Bob, 23. 4. Charlie, 24. White heavy check mark 8. Updating data. Example, con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag update data. Cursor.execute. Update students set age equals. Where name equals. 25, Alice. Con.commit. Con.close. Explanation 1. Update modifies existing rows. 2. Set age equals. Sets new value. 3. Where specifies which row to update. Output, 2, Alice, 25. White heavy check mark 9. Deleting data. Example, con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Hashtag delete data. Cursor.execute, delete from students where age, 23. Con.commit. Con.close. Explanation, 1. Delete from deletes rows. 2. Where specifies condition for deletion. White heavy check mark 10. Using with for auto-closing. With statement ensures the connection closes automatically. Example, with SQLite3.connect, test.db, as con, cursor equals con.cursor. Cursor.execute, select asterisk from students. Rows equals cursor.fetchAll. Print, rows. Explanation, with ensures connection is closed after execution. White heavy check mark 11. Handling errors with exception handling. Example, try, con equals SQLite3.connect, test.db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Cursor.execute, select asterisk from unknown underscore table, except SQLite3.error as E, print, F error, E. Finally, con.close. Explanation, 1. Try executes code. 2. Except catches database errors. 3. Finally ensures connection closes. Rocket working with MySQL. Install MySQL connector, pip install MySQL connector Python. Connecting to MySQL. Import MySQL.connector. Con equals MySQL.connector.connect. Host equals localhost, user equals root, password equals password, database equals test_db. Cursor equals con.cursor. Cursor.execute, create table if not exists users, ID int, name varchar, 100. Con.close. Rocket working with MongoDB, NoSQL. Install MongoDB driver, pip install pymongo. Connecting to MongoDB. From pymongo import Mongo client. Client equals Mongo client, localhost, 27017. DB equals client, test. Collection equals DB, users. Hashtag insert data. Collection.insert_1, name, John, age, 25. Hashtag read data. For doc in collection.find, print, doc. White heavy check mark 12. Homework. 1. Create a table called employees and insert 5 records into it. 2. Write a program to update an employee's salary based on their ID. 3. Create a program to list all employees over the age of 30. 4. Use exception handling to handle any errors while querying the database. Summary.